In problem 4, it says rectangle RECT has diagonals that meet at point Z. RZ is 650, and the numeric area of rectangle RECT is 739,200. Determine the perimeter of rectangle RECT. Okay, so we know that this is called RECT, and this point right here is Z, and we know that RZ is 650. Now Z is where these two diagonals meet. Now, because it's a rectangle, we know all of these diagonals are all 650. So, we want to determine what is the perimeter of this rectangle. So let's call this side X and call this side X. Now, the diagonal can also serve as the hypotenuse of a right triangle, because in a rectangle, all the angles are 90 degrees. So to find the hypotenuse, what we have to do is just apply the Pythagorean theorem. And so that would be square root of 1,300 squared minus x squared to get us that. And so what we know from there is we know that the area equals 739,200. So we can multiply these two. So x times the square root of 1,300 squared minus x squared, all of that equals 739,200. So now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that square root by squaring both sides. So that means we have x squared times 1,300 squared, let's write that out, 169,000 minus x squared equals 739,200 squared, and this is going to be a much larger number, 54641,664, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one way to make this calculation a little easier is to reckon that, all right, the extra zeros, when we square that, is going to add 4 zeros. So 7392. When we square that, we get 54641,664, and then the extra 4 zeros on the end. So on this side, when we multiply this out, we get 169,000 x squared minus x to the fourth equals 54641,664,000. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this all over on one side. We're going to treat this like a quadratic, even though it's technically to the fourth. Oops, that should be an extra zero there. There should be 4 of them. X squared plus 54641,664,000. And so we treat this like a quadratic by replacing it and say, all right, y squared minus 169,000, y plus 54641,664,000. And the easiest way to do this is with the quadratic formula. So a is 1, b is negative 161,690,000, and c is this large number. So negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And the easy way to do this on a calculator, especially if you have something like a TI-83, is to store these numbers in for a, for b, and for c. So negative 169,234, we'll store that for b. And then 54641,664,000. Store that for C, and we'll store 1 for A. So we want negative B, and we'll do plus the square root of B squared minus 4AC, all divided by 2A, parentheses 2A. So one solution that we get is 1254400. The other solution, so let's recall this, is we have to subtract this number. And when we do that, we divide by 2a. 4, 3. 6. Now the thing to remember is that we put this in terms of y squared, but we have to put it back and say y was just a replacement for x squared. So x squared equals this, and x squared equals that. So we need to take the square root of these two numbers. So we take the square root of 125, 4400, and so we get x equal to 1120. We take the square root of this number, 435600, and we get x equals 660. So these are our two solutions. And the reason that we have two solutions is that 660 is one of them, and 1120 is the other one. Because if I were to substitute 660, in for this, here's what I'd get. 1300 squared minus 660 squared. We get 1120. So the question asks, determine the perimeter of this. Well, 1120 and 660 are two of the sides. Well, since it's a rectangle, it's the length of the other two sides also. So when we add those four numbers together, we get 1120 plus 1120 plus 660 plus 660. Whoops. Nope, that's wrong. And so we get a total perimeter of 3,560. And there's our answer. And we're done.